Why do some seniors stay mentally sharp, physically active, and emotionally vibrant well into their 90s, while others begin to struggle in their 70s? It's easy to point to genetics, but science and experience say otherwise. Dr. Eleanor Roberts, a geriatric specialist with over 35 years of practice, has identified 5 surprising, often silent factors that speed up decline after age 80. These aren't the usual suspects like smoking or alcohol. These are the quiet habits and overlooked patterns that silently shape the quality and length of life. Today, I'll walk you through each of them, backed by research and real-life stories. Let's dive in. 1. Social isolation, the silent killer. Meet Clara. At 74, she was the heart of her town's book club, always laughing, always hosting. But after her husband passed, she moved closer to her son in the city. It made sense, closer to doctors, groceries delivered. But her days got quieter, then silent. Her neighbors didn't say hello. Her book club was gone. Her dinner table, empty. One day, her son found her staring out the window. "I feel invisible," she whispered. Within a year, her health declined, spiking blood pressure, new inflammation, and deep fatigue. But everything changed when she joined a local senior center's weekly art class. The first session, awkward. But then, someone complimented her painting, a shared story, a smile, a laugh. Weeks later, Clara was back, hosting brunches, painting flowers, her energy restored. Loneliness is as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. A Brigham Young University study shows social isolation raises mortality risk by 29%. Dr. Roberts saw this again and again. When relationships fade, so does vitality. What you can do. Join a consistent group, book club, art class, or community choir. Use tech designed for seniors, like Senior Planet or Zoom for virtual meetups. Start small. One weekly social activity can change your life. 2. Loss of purpose. When retirement robs. Meaning Tom, 70, retired after decades as an accountant. His dream? Golf and cruises. For a while it worked, but soon the fairways felt dull. The cruises? Repetitive. He watched more TV and felt less alive. His memory slipped. His joints ached. Then one day at the library, he saw a group of teens struggling with math. On a whim, he offered help. One session turned into weekly tutoring, then mentoring. Suddenly, he was needed again. His energy returned. His mind sharper than ever. In Okinawa, Japan, people live longer and report higher happiness because they have ikigai, a reason to wake up every day. Dr. Roberts noticed that patients with a sense of purpose had fewer hospital visits, better cognitive health, and a deeper zest for life. What you can do. Ask, what's one skill I can still share? Volunteer, tutor, mentor, or even help neighbors. Explore your ikigai, the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, and what the world needs. Purpose doesn't retire when you do. It evolves. 3. Medication. Overload. The hidden cascade. Helen, 68, was careful with her medications, managing diabetes and arthritis like a pro. But then came a new prescription for heart issues. Then another, and another. Soon, she was taking 9 pills a day. Dizzy, tired. She fell. Twice. Her daughter demanded a full medication review. A pharmacist flagged a major interaction. 2 drugs were clashing. Over time, Helen's doctor cut her medications in half. Her energy came back. The dizziness vanished. She returned to her morning walks. This is the medication cascade, where one drug causes side effects that lead to more drugs. A Johns Hopkins study found that polypharmacy is linked to 30% of senior hospitalizations. Dr. Roberts often saw patients suffer not from illness, but from prescriptions meant to help them. What you can do. Request an annual medication review with your doctor or pharmacist. For each drug, ask, "What is this for? Do I still need it?" Use apps like MediSafe to track and catch harmful combinations. Less can be more, especially with medication. 4. Inflammaging. The gut health connection. George, 77, loved his food routines. Microwave dinners and nightly ice cream. But then came the bloating, joint pain, brain fog. His doctor warned about inflammation markers, linked to memory decline and even heart disease. Skeptical but curious, George joined a senior nutrition class. He started eating oats, added salmon, swapped ice cream for yogurt. Then came the kefir, the herbs, the fresh veggies. 6 months later, George felt 10 years younger, less pain, better memory, more clarity. Chronic low-grade inflammation, inflammaging, starts in the gut. A poor diet shrinks gut diversity, triggering inflammation throughout the body. Dr. Roberts saw patients reignite their health by healing their microbiome. What you can do. Follow a Mediterranean-style diet. Berries, olive oil, legumes, and fish. Add probiotics like kefir or yogurt in the morning. Eat prebiotics like bananas, garlic, and oats. Limit processed foods and alcohol. Healthy aging starts in the gut. 5. Stress and sleep, a vicious or virtuous cycle. Ruth, 71, moved to a new city after retiring, and with it came anxiety. Her mind raced at night. She couldn't sleep, and during the day she was snappy and forgetful. Doctors offered sleeping pills, but Ruth wanted a natural way out. At a senior wellness workshop, she learned about sleep hygiene. She started walking in the morning sunlight. She warmed her bedroom. She began deep breathing before bed. In just weeks, her sleep improved. Her anxiety eased. Her memory bounced back. Now, Ruth leads a weekly knitting circle, confident and calm. Sleep and stress are a loop. One worsens the other, and both speed up aging. In fact, a Harvard study found that how your body reacts to stress predicts longevity better than cholesterol. What you can do. Wake with morning light. Get outside early. Wind down before bed with mindfulness or music. Keep your bedroom warm, yes, warmer, for deeper sleep. Balance your day. 2 hours of movement, 30 minutes of rest. Great sleep isn't a luxury. It's your secret weapon for healthy aging. The virtuous cycle. How it all connects. Dr. Roberts discovered something remarkable. When seniors improve one area, everything gets better. Clara's social connections boosted her mood and lowered inflammation. Tom's purpose sharpened his memory. George's gut health improved his sleep. Ruth's better sleep lowered stress and pain. Helen's medication review gave her energy to walk and reconnect. It's a virtuous cycle, a loop where each small change fuels the next. Here's your simple daily checklist. Review your medications annually. Eat 3 anti-inflammatory foods a day. Practice 5 minutes of deep breathing before noon. Get 10-15 minutes of morning sun. Do 1 social activity per week. Aging doesn't have to be decline. It can be transformation. These stories aren't just inspiring, they're blueprints. So now, I'll ask you, which factor hit home for you? And what's one small step you'll take this week to build a thriving life beyond 80? Drop it in the comments. Your action might just inspire someone else to begin. If you found this video helpful, please hit like, share it with a friend or parent, and subscribe for more tips on aging well, living well, and thriving into your 90s. Until next time, take care of yourself. You're worth it. Take care of.